Monday of Holy Week. Matthew records in his gospel in chapter 21, beginning in verse 12, that Jesus entered the temple and drove out all who sold and bought in the temple. And he overturned the tables of the money changers and the seats of those who sold pigeons. He said to them, "It is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of robbers." Jesus was filled with righteous anger because the Jews were robbing each other. They were cheating one another. They made it easier, yes, to sacrifice by allowing people to buy their sacrificial animals at the temple. Because who wanted to have that extra burden on them as they made their pilgrimage to Jerusalem? But to buy the sacrifice, they had to use temple money. Money changers were there to exchange your currency for temple currency, but they would charge exorbitant exchange rates. Then, when you went to purchase the animals, there was only one dealer in town, and so they engaged in price gouging. In addition to all this, it took place in the court of the Gentiles. This court was the closest that the people of the nations could come to God. And what did they see? They saw God's people robbing and cheating one another. Israel was called to be the light to the nations. Instead, all they were doing was spreading darkness. As you prepare for worship this Easter, ask yourself the question, what kind of witness am I? Do people see the light and love of God in me? Or do they see only the darkness that they can find everywhere else?